All right, guys. So we are going to go ahead and start tonight. We have mini bands, or we need mini bands and dumbbells tonight. Just medium dumbbells are fine. So go ahead and get those ready to go. And we're going to start with the mobility training and then go right into a full body ground to standing warm up. And then we'll move into some weights and then mini bands at the end along with slow motion. So there's so much stuff that we're going to work through. It's going to be an awesome workout. You're going to love it. So to begin with, guys, we're just going to do our feet wide and take some side lunges here. Just get those inner thighs kind of awake. We're going to use them tonight. So side to side lunging. And all we're going to do from here is pivot on one foot. So as you're in a lunge, I want you to hold. I want you to pivot here. So you're in a low lunge with your back heel to the ground. Okay, lift both arms up. We'll stretch for the hip flexor and then sweep the arms back. And let's do it again. So lift up. So front knee is bent, back leg is straight. One more time. And release. Turn your front toes back to the center and go back to that side to side lunging again. Enjoying a nice stretch. And one more on each side. Now you're going to stop on the other side. So hold here, pivot. So your back heel is toward the ground. Hold and lift. Arms up. Find your balance. And then sweep the arms back. And again. So while you're here, your back leg is straight. We're keeping it really safe on the knees. Should feel pretty gentle on your body. One more time. And then arms back. And then pivot back to the front again. Good. We're going to take a deep squat down. And then reach all the way up and back. So hands all the way to the thighs. And up and back. Good. You've got two more. Perfect. And last one. And then side bend. So take it over to the side. Knees can be soft here. Just some lateral movement for our spine. Some engagement through the obliques. And one more on each side. And we'll go right back to that nice deep squat. So deep squat down and reach up. Perfect. And one more. All right, all the way to the top. Hold and bend side to side. And again, only bend if it feels comfortable. If you need to keep it real small, that's fine. Very nice. All right, moving on. So coming with our feet underneath our hips, we're going to hinge at our hips here. Take our hands to our low back and then rise back up. So just a good morning, good afternoon, I guess it's evening now. Enjoying a hamstring stretch. And then moving on here. We're going to hold right here. Take your hands to the insides of your legs. I want you to round and release. If your legs are too close, just separate them a little bit. Round and release. Feel that movement through the back. One more time. And then roll yourself all the way back up. And hands come back behind. And we'll go back to our good mornings again. And remember, your knees are soft here. And one more. All right, hands to the inner thighs. And again, just gentle tug on the inside of the legs and release. And stay in whatever position feels best. If you need a little bit longer stretch there, feel free to hold it. And one more time, round, and then just roll yourself all the way up. We're gonna move into some leg swings next. So find your balance, leg swings. Arms are moving with the leg swings. Again, ankle is kind of rolling back and forth on the ground. You feel a nice little mobility exercise there. And we're going to hold our knee to the front. So stay here and rotate your ankle around. Go in both directions. There you go. And then we're going to take this leg up and behind and enjoy a quad stretch. I can't balance today. Hold on to it. We'll go back to leg swing on the same leg. So here we go. Swing it out. Perfect. Keep coming. And you've got one more time. And I want you to hold, knee to the front, hold. And again, rotate that ankle around. Good, keep going. You guys are looking awesome. Just make sure there's nobody else wanting to get in. We're good. Okay. And then take the leg up behind and balance. All right, we'll switch to the other side. So swing that leg. This will be our last warm-up exercise before we head into a little power flow. You're gonna find yourself jumping a little more and having some fun. Let's hold that knee to the front and rotate the ankle around. Go in both directions. And then take the leg up behind and enjoy the stretch. And we're gonna head right back to those leg swings again. So here we go. Swing it out. And let's go 2 more in each direction. And knee hug again. So maybe draw it up a little bit higher. And having a hard time today. Roll those ankles around. Both directions. And leg up behind. All right. Hopefully you're feeling nice and limber at this point. We are going to start at the back of our mat. So if you want to go ahead and join me there, walking out into a plank position. So take it at your own pace. Walk out into a plank position. We're going to hold here for 3 seconds. 2, 1. Push back into a downward facing dog, just real quick. And then push forward again. Hold. So when you're holding here, engage your core. Draw your belly button in. Push back. And again. So we're trying to bring some heat to our body here. Push back. So we're not going to go slow. 1 more time here. 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to squat your feet forward. So take a big step forward on each side. Hold and lift your hands up. We're going to go back to a plank position. So back to plank. Walk forward into a squat. Lift your hands up. And again, 1 more time. And hold. Now take your feet back. Walk back to a downward facing dog. And hands to your feet. Come all the way up to a standing position. Rise at the top and release. Let's do it again. So walk your hands back out and plank hold. Good job. Rock back. Let's do it again. Plank hold and rock back. Good. 1 more time. Plank hold and rock back. We're going to squat forward from here. So squat forward, hold, and plank. Do it again. Nice wide feet, hips drop, and 1 more time. Good job. And moving on, okay? I want you to stay right here in a squat position, and we're gonna add some rotation. So rotate to one side, hands back to the center, rotate, and keep going. 1 more on each side. And next level, we're gonna add some jumping. So go ahead and take your hands right to the ground, walk your feet back to a downward facing dog, and hands to your feet. Rise up at the top and stretch. All right, moving on. Walk back out and plank position. Here's this plank changing into a push-up. So if you need to do it on your knees, you can. So push up, rock back. Do it again, push up, rock back. 1 more time, push up and rock back. Now we're gonna jump into a squat, jump forward, or you can walk. So we're gonna jump in, hold, jump back, plank position. Let's do it again. Jump in, hold, and back. 1 more time. Jump in, hold, and back. All right, last time, bring it forward, hold, add your rotations. Okay, try to keep your butt really low and enjoy this stretch. And we're gonna move on from here. So we're gonna transfer our body weight forward onto our hands. Our knees come to the outside of our elbows, and then we're gonna push back. Let's do it again. Transfer forward and push back. 1 more time. Transfer and push back. Walk your feet back and hands to your feet. Walking all the way up to standing position. And enjoy the stretch. 1 more time. All right, take it out. You're gonna get those push-ups again. So plank position, push up, rock back. Again, push up and back. 1 more time, push up and back. Jump forward into a squat and hold, jump back. Do it again. These are kind of slow, but adding some power. And you've got 1 more right here. And then we add rotations. Ready? And lift. Rotate. Legs are wide. Woo! And here's your last one. All right, we're gonna go forward onto our hands. So forward, hold, and then drop back. Do it again, forward, hold. And you've got 2 more. Just adding a little intensity on the shoulders. Last one. And hop your feet back or walk them back, your choice. Hands come to your feet. And roll yourself up and enjoy a stretch. Woo! And we are warmed up, ready to go. If you need a drink of water, this is a great time to get one. So go ahead and do that now. All right, first little circuit that we're gonna head through, you need just your body weight only. Okay, so it's a little high intensity, it looks like this. 3 skaters total, and then you're gonna do 3 lunge pulses. Okay, and then come back in, 3, 2, 1, go back, 3, 2, 1. So these are just baby lunge pulses. You don't have to get extremely deep on them. We're working on balance and stability and also bringing our heart rate up. We've got 1 minute in this circuit right here. Hold on, let me get my timer going. 1 minute to get us going with a quick recovery. Ready? And hold on. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Here we go. So it's 3, 2, 1. Add your pulses. 3 lunges down. Do it again. And 3, 2, 1. Pulse it. 3. So you kind of want to bring that foot back up before you go into your jump. Good. So find it. If you don't want to balance, okay, you can have that tap to the ground. A little stability in between, just like this, if you need it. Perfect. So when we go into our lunge, okay, we got a full size position lunge here. So open through the body. Doing good. Only 20 seconds left here. Come on. Bigger jumps. Nice work, nice work. Woo! Gonna feel those hips tonight because we got mini bands later. And here's your last one. Let's do one more time. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna finish up our lunges and time is up. Whew. All right, kick those heels up. Give your quads a little breather and we're moving on. You need 1 dumbbell for this next one. So feet will go wide, okay? We're gonna have a series of similar movement patterns. So plie squat. So plie squat pulse, tailbones tucked under. And we're gonna do a little bit of a figure 8 here, okay, with our weight. So that's what it looks like. Ready, set, weight out in front, and begin. So I'm using a 10-pound weight. It's not extremely heavy. We wanna keep our back safe, but feel a slight rotation right under our rib cage. If you wanna just hold instead of pulse, you're welcome to do that. I'm gonna give you a little challenge here at the halfway point. Are you ready for it? When I say so, you're gonna lift your right heel and continue this plie pulse. Ready, set, and right heel off the ground. Let's go. Come on, get a little deeper. Can you squeeze that dumbbell a little bit harder? Woo! I'm sweating out here. Hopefully you guys are sweating too. Almost there. 5 seconds more, then we're gonna switch to the other heel off the ground. Ready? Right heel down, left heel up. Continue to pulse. Nice job. Again, you can go about the distance of your hips with this dumbbell, but no wider. 3, 2, 1, and done. Whew. Set that dumbbell down for just a moment. And we're gonna move into a push-up squat. So just similar to our warm-up, okay? Push-up with a squat, looks like this. So down on the ground, you've got 1 push-up right here. You can either walk your feet in or you can jump your feet in. So very similar. If that doesn't feel good on your back, you're like, man, that's kind of a hard move on my back. You can also do this from a chair. So you can do a push-up on a chair and then just squat in and then walk back out. So that's gonna have you more at an angle if you need that option instead of being down on the ground. All right, so 1 push-up, 1 frog jump, ready, set, and begin. Push up and brace your core, frog, walk or jump back, do it again. Good. And you can modify the push-up, right? On your knees, and then you can walk in. I want you to try to land before you get into that push-up. So land your feet, then do your push-up. Nice job. We're at the halfway point right here. Come on. You can do this. Spread your fingers wide. Grip the ground. The push-up should be moderately slow. and control. Final 10 seconds. Let's go. You can do this. Woo! Can we get one more? One more big push-up. Let's do it. And finish that squat and rise. We did it. All right, towel off. Woo. You're gonna try it one more time through. This time, only 40 seconds. So we're cutting back a little bit of time on a little more effort. You're already fatigued, but that means we can still push just a tiny bit more. So 40 seconds on the clock. Get ready, starting with your skaters and your lunges. So 3 skaters total, 3 pulsing lunges, and begin right here. 3, 2, 1, lunge it down. 3, 2, 1. Come back together before you jump. Nice work. Remember your pace, your intensity. We want to be working in the middle to top of our range of intensity. Good job, good job. What is dripping everywhere? Come on, 10 more seconds, you can do this. All right, final push right here. Give me 3 more lunges. And finish it up. That is your timer, you're done. Kick out your legs, and we're gonna move on. You need your dumbbell next. So grab your dumbbell, put your feet wide. Remember, we start with that plie pulse halfway through. You're gonna add a heel off the ground. Ready, set, go, pulse it. Brace your core. Tailbone is tucked. So all this work is happening in the inner thighs. All right, coming up in just a moment. Right heel's coming off the ground. Ready, set, and go deeper as your heel comes off the ground. Yes. Come on. 3, 2, you're gonna switch heels right here. Left heel up, right heel down. 3 seconds more. And time is up. Whew. All right, weight down. We go to the ground next for a push-up with the squat jump forward. Remember, elevate it if you need it. All right, push-up position. Get ready. Get set. And begin. Ready, go. Push-up. Jump forward, hands off the ground. Control. Think about your low back. Okay, should not be swaying as you jump to your plank. We do that by bracing the core, by pulling everything up and in. We're over halfway, you're doing amazing. Think about your hand placement. Okay, thumb, forefinger need to be gripping the ground. One more time. Done. Whew. All right, bring it on up. Awesome work. Get a drink of water. I got my massive weightlifting water jug. That's what I feel like. Those bodybuilders in the gym. The last thing I found before I walked out of the house, so sorry. All right, moving on, mini bands are next. So take a large or a heavy mini band, and we're gonna put it around our legs. So I'm gonna go for my, actually I think it is heavy. You can go heavy, very heavy, your choice. You can put this around above your knees. You can also put it right below your knees. Below your knees can cause a little torque on the knees and back. So if that doesn't feel right to have it low like this, then bring it up higher, okay? So we're gonna start with lateral monster walks, all right? So here's what this looks like. Stay on one side. You can do it with me. We're just gonna step side. We're staying in a low squat, side. And then we're gonna bring it forward, forward, back, back, and then go in the other direction, side, and bring it forward, forward, back, back, all right? That's all it is. So 60 seconds, back on the clock again. Just adding some mini bands into this training zone. And here we go. So to the side, slow, never let the band get slack, and then big monster step forward and back and go in the other direction. Good, butt slow. And again, out, out, and in. Woo. You need to come up for any reason and give yourself a little breather. Go ahead and do that. But stay as low as you can for as long as you can. Nice. Should be feeling hips. Should be feeling quads and butt. Right, all working together to keep that mini band stretched nice and taut. Out, out, in. Good. Last 15 seconds. We can do this. Whew. Keep bracing the core. That back needs all the support it can get. Come on, last 4 seconds. Finish up wherever you're at. Whew. And that is all right there. Oh, give those hips a little rub down. They worked so hard. They did amazing. And we are going to keep our mini band on, okay, and go down to the ground. So this time you're going to move it down towards your lower legs. We're going to go down to a plank position. And if you find that this is uncomfortable and you need a little bit less resistance, you can obviously put a lighter mini band on if needed. We're going to do this from our elbows. Okay, so regular plank position. So option 1, hold your feet hip distance or wider and just hold. Option 2, you're going to add that little walk out, out, in your plank position. Okay, so we'll do half of it leading with one leg, and then the other half will be with our other leg. So let's get ready. And right here. So right leg leading, out, out, in. Keep going right leg, out, out, in. So again, when your feet come close to one another, the band is still taut. Okay, I like to think about going on the outside of my mat and then coming right in side the lines. Perfect. And remember, you can always just hold the plank to modify this movement. Switch lead legs. Now your left leg opens and then closes it up. Woo! Feeling this, aren't we? Keep looking straight ahead. Think about your knees. They need to be staying in line with your hips and not knocking in towards your midline. Keep going. Come on, strong through the core. You've got 10 seconds to go. You can do this. Woo! Nice work, nice work. And last set right here. Open, open, close, close, and done. Rock back and stretch. Let your hips move side to side. Enjoy that little recovery there. All right, moving on. We're going to take ourselves over onto our back. Okay, and you can keep the same band, but again, if you notice, okay, maybe get a medium one close by. While we're demoing this real quick, you're going to take the band around the bottoms of the feet over your shoelaces. Okay, and you're going to keep your feet hip distance apart here. So first level is just legs only. So you pull one knee in, push the other one away, come back right here, 90 degrees, space between the knees. Okay, this is your first level. Next level, if you want it, same thing, adding a twist, but staying in control the whole time. So if you can't keep your feet apart from each other, then your band's too tight. All right, we got 1 minute on the clock here, and begin. So again, first option right here, go ahead and begin. I'm just gonna show some options again. Now here's what I do not want to see. Knees coming in towards the midline and touching each other. So when you're ready, you add that cross-body crunch, leading with your shoulder, not your elbow. A lot of hip training going on here, a lot of abdominal and oblique training. Maybe keep your feet flexed, you get a nice push-pull action through your body. And you protect yourself from getting slapped in the face with a mini band. Not a fun thing, but I've definitely done it before on camera. And so it's a fun recovery. Come on, almost there, almost there. Push, pull, push, pull. 8 seconds to go. Let's do it. Come on, really move your mini band. Stretch it. And, ow! Okay, we're gonna keep our mini band exactly where it's at. We're gonna flip over into a mountain climber position. Now, we're gonna do slow, super slow mountain climbers where we pull our knee to our midline and keep our feet hip distance, and we're gonna be bracing ourselves in a plank, okay? Again, take breaks whenever you need it. It looks like this. On your toes, on your hands, feet hip distance, We're gonna drive our knee to our elbow, slowly push back, keep the feet the same distance apart, and slow to the other side. This is an extremely slow movement at any time. Take a break. Ready? Here we go. Plank position. And pull. And push. Good. So your knee should almost just move on the outside of your body, right directly to your elbow, and then push back. And as slow as you can go, the better. Mini bands need all that time under tension. Good. Use your deep breathing. Exhale to pull in. Inhale to push back out. Come on. Nice work. These are our longest sets. Okay, you won't do it for this long again. So just stay with me. 15 seconds to go. You can do this. Woo! Come on. Here's it. One more on each side. Just try it. One more on each side. Here's the last one. And done. Sit back and relax. Okay, so same thing. We're gonna put our mini band back around our legs. So come back to your feet. Pull that mini band up. Bring it back around the upper part of the knees right there. And this time, we go back into our lateral walk with the monster walk, but it's only 30 seconds, okay? So really quick breather here. And 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Side stepping and forward. Good. Isn't that nice? Get off the ground, give our core a little bit of a break, and then forward. Good job. Stay low. Good. Just walk as wide as you can when you take that big V step forward. Just get uncomfortable there. Nice job. Nice job. Whew. There's our last one right there, and shake your hips out. Nice job. Okay, coming down to the ground. We go back to our plank. We slide our mini band down to our lower legs. We've got those taps out, out, in. Ready? Get set. And here we go. So leading right leg, out, out, in. Elbows under shoulders. It's not fast. All about control. Now you're gonna lead with your left leg. Ready? Lead left. Out, out, in. So it's an intentional push from the left side. Good work. Keep coming. Squeeze your glutes. One more time. And recover. Sit back and stretch. Whew. All right, flip over onto your back. Bicycle crunches with the mini band. The mini band goes underneath the feet, over the top, and we start with our knees hip distance apart. Brace your core. Good, legs only or at the upper body. Here we go. Push, pull, come on. Lower the head as you keep your knees hip distance. Remember, one elbow stays down. You lead with that opposite shoulder. Keep coming, you're so close. And this is our last rep right here. And done. Whew. All right, mini band stays on. We flip back over. You got those slow mountain climbers. So this time on your hands. Start with your feet wide, okay? That's gonna help you out. Also gonna work your hips. Get ready. Get set. Here we go. And knee to elbow straight back. I remember exhale to bring it in. That's gonna help you squeeze your abdominals tight. Perfect. Halfway, you're doing it. You're doing amazing. Good job, good job. We're gonna hit a little bit of cardio after this, guys. I know you've been going slow and strong. And done. All right, sit back. Woo. Awesome work. So take the mini band off. We get to be done with that. Yay. So put that off to the side. We are gonna go back to our dumbbells. A little bit of cardio, so it's weight cardio. So we're not gonna be doing tons of jumping around here, but here's what's gonna happen, okay? With our dumbbells, you're gonna move into a deadlift first. Okay, come up. As you rise, I want you to give me a bicep curl. So this is the basic move. So we're hinging and then we're curling, okay? Hinge and curl. So you've got 30 seconds of that, and then I'm gonna add a little bit more for you. So get ready, and again, I know you're like, wait, this isn't cardio. But first we get moves down, and then we'll throw it all together and have some fun. So hinge it over, curl it up. Again, these don't have to be extremely heavy for this to work. Perfect, keep coming. Hinge, curl. All right, that's your last one. Now check this out. We're gonna add a little bit more. It looks like this. So you're gonna hinge down, and as you come up, you're gonna curl and step into a squat, and then come right back down. You're gonna do the same side again. So let's practice. Hinge, bicep curl as you squat, and then push those weights straight down, and then go back to the hinge. So all on one side, and then we'll do all on the other side. Ready? Here we go. So hinge it down, bicep curl, deep squat, and down. Do it again. Hinge, deep squat. Nice. So the palms come in and face your body, allows you to go real deep. So your body needs to be so strong here. Your abdominals pulled in so tight to support as you move side to side with this powerful movement. And done. Whew. Reset a little bit. Roll your shoulders back. We're gonna go right to the other side, taking just a 10-second recovery. And here we go, deadlift. Over to the other side, squat low. Step it back in. Perfect. And continue on. So when those weights come close to you, make sure that they're not touching your body, but they're just out in front. Good work, good work. All right, guys, you got one more. All right, we're gonna finish this off with 30 seconds of jumping jacks. So ditching the weight, you're gonna feel light and free. Ready? Let's go. Jack it out. Come on, modified jacks are just fine. But 30 seconds, hard and fast, heels toward the ground. Good work, good work. Almost there. 10 seconds. Can you go a little bit faster? Woo. Nice job. You're gonna get it. 3, 2, 1, done. All right, take a recovery. You need one dumbbell for this next move. One dumbbell only. All right, both hands are touching the dumbbell, one on each side. So we're gonna lift one knee up and then pull it down, lift the other knee up and pull it down. This is your first move, okay? Pretty basic. You can go heavier if you want to. If you want to use both dumbbells, you're welcome to do that as well. I like this one because it keeps your shoulders in a little narrow position, doesn't cause as much stress on the shoulders, and you're gonna feel this because we have a lot of upper body for this next minute. So don't feel bad if it's a little light. This is testing your balance, working your shoulders and back, and core strength. Now, if you can, flex your foot a little bit as you pull that knee up. Good. You trip a lot, okay? This is a great exercise for you if you find yourself tripping, especially if you work on flexing your feet, pulling your toes up, and those hip flexors really do what they're meant to do, which is elevate the leg. All right, and relax. So shake it out a little bit. Moving on. Single arm only. So it looks like this. Opposite arm and leg. So I'm going to lift my right leg and my right leg and my left arm. I'm opposite of you right here, okay? And then adding on side leg lift. So we're going to come up and then out to the side and up and then out to the side. Okay, so you're balancing on one leg the whole time, but your shoulder gets a tiny break as you do that side leg lift. Here we go. Ready? So lift, down, out to the side. Again, lift and out to the side. Now, when your weight comes down, it's not resting on your shoulder. It's right above the shoulder. Up. Good. Everybody needs balance work all the time, right? Woo! I needed it in the warm-up. You could see I was barely able to stand on one foot. And That is all. We're gonna quickly make a change to the other side. Let's go, other side. Lift, down, out to the side, and lift. Perfect. Good job, good job. Again, keep that shoulder strong. Try not to let it dip down here and kind of get out of whack, but all in perfect alignment. 5 seconds to go. Hup. And last one. And done. All right, weight goes down. We got a quick set of cardio here. It looks like this, so no weights. So jog in place, freeze. 1, 2, freeze. So you freeze on the third one. Does that make sense? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna hold that freeze in place. We'll get a little bit of lateral motion, hopefully too. Ready? Let's go. So 1, 2, freeze. 1, 2, freeze. So you should freeze on the third one, and that causes you to switch legs every time. Jog, jog, freeze. Good. Now if you have this, side to side, freeze, freeze. If that totally messes you up, then just do it in place. Come on. Side, side, freeze. Good work, good work. You got 3 seconds left. And done. Whew. All right, moving on. What time do we have here? Okay, we have time for one more set with weights and cardio. So get a quick drink before we hit the last one, and then we're going slow motion. All right, grabbing those dumbbells. We're gonna put them up and over our head. And if you're finding that you have too much weight, you cannot do it like this, and that's fine. Do one weight at a time. But tricep, overhead extension, okay, into a row, and then right back up again. All right, so mostly upper body on this one. We'll add some lower body on the second time through. So again, upper body here, and pull back, squeeze the shoulder blades. If you have one dumbbell and you're doing it like this, you can still pull back and get that activation through the shoulder blades. All right, 30 seconds. Get ready, weights up, and begin. Triceps, and pull. Just take it real slow. Enjoy this move. Chin is off of our chest the whole time. Nice work, almost there. We're gonna add the glutes in for our next one, and done. All right, so same idea. Using the dumbbells looks like this. We'll go overhead, but we're gonna bring our weights back, hold, step on one leg, and glute squeeze on each side. So you get a pause here. Again, shoulder break while you work the legs. Get ready, overhead, and begin. Tricep overhead, pull it in, hold, squeeze, and squeeze. Do it again. Up, pull it in, and squeeze. Keep coming. Keeping the core tight as you move your weights up and back over your head. Okay, we got one more time right here, all the way up. And let's put those weights down. That was our timer. All right, moving on here. So we've got knee pulls for our cardio for the last segment. 15 seconds on each side. Again, working that balance. And here we go, pull. So arms are reaching. They feel free. Come on, get a little bit deeper in that front leg. And get ready to switch legs right here. Step it down. Switch to the other side. Keep extending that leg back behind you. Come on, pull a little bit stronger. You've got 5 seconds to go. And done. Whew. All right, we're gonna slow everything down a ton. So you've got 4 slow motion exercises. We're working between 60 seconds and 120 seconds, so 1 minute to 2 minutes. The key here with slow motion is that when you hit burnout, when you hit muscle failure or success, depending how you want to look at it, that you push just a little bit more, even if it's an isometric. Okay, so for example, if we're lunging and you can't go anymore, you can't move anymore, just stay and squeeze as long as you can until you have to give up. Not give up, but have to stop. And then you need to just rest. And then we'll hit the other side. So don't try to jump back in to finish the time. Just rest as soon as you hit that failure point in your muscles. I want you to try that. We're gonna have some fun. I want you to go heavy, so lunges, one leg at a time with dumbbells if you got them. If you want to do body weight, that's fine. I challenge you to hit burnout by 2 minutes. Okay, if you feel like you still have some left, that 2-minute mark, you probably didn't use enough weight and challenge yourself enough. So I'm gonna hit that 2-minute mark here. We are gonna do right leg back, and then we'll take an upper body exercise, and then we'll do left leg back just so our legs get a tiny break. All right, ready, set, and shoulders back. Let's begin. 10 seconds down and 10 seconds up. That's what we're going for here. So find your placement. 3, 2, 1. Dig your front heel in and start that return trip. Now, think about this like a circle. There's no beginning and no end, so we don't rest. We just go right back down right now. Good. So just find something to look at in front of you. Breathe deep. 3, 2, 1. Dig your front heel. Return trip. Slow. So your movement should be the same pace throughout the whole phase of this rep. Switch directions right here. Good. Keep your chin off your chest. And remember, if you hit that point where you can't move anymore, I want you to hold isometric as long as you can. Okay, return trip back to the top. We're getting deep into the layers of our muscles by doing this slow motion training. Good job. Let's keep going. That was 1 minute. So let's see if we can get 3 more reps out of this. It's okay to breathe hard and loud. Return trip. Slowly pushing back up. Nice job. Nice job. The whole point here is keep good form and switch directions. 10 seconds down. Woo! You got this. 3, 2, 1. Return trip. Come on, push. Push, 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 push. Nice work. Almost there. 3, 2, and let's get 1 more. If you have to stop, that's okay. That's all right. Just shake out. Anybody who's still going? We're going 20 seconds left. Return trip. Come on. Remember, if you're burning out, just hold. Just squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Whew. All right. So pick your legs up. We're going to take quick recoveries. Bicep curls are next. So go heavy, okay? If you've got lighter weights, here's the challenge for you. If you've got lighter weights, I'm going to have you go halfway and hold it for 10 seconds, okay? So you might be at a slightly different pace, and that's okay, but we want to burn out. So sometimes, actually, let me see. Give me a raise your hands. Do you have over 10-pound weights? Raise your hand if you have over 10-pound weights. Raise your hand if you have over 10-pound weights. No? Okay, that's fine. So you guys that have over 10 pounds, okay, you're going regular tempo, 10 up, 10 down. Those of you that have lighter weights, I'm gonna have you pause in the middle, okay? So I'll call it out for us. Don't worry, it's all gonna make sense. Ready, set, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep going. If you have light weights, you're holding in the middle. Okay, if you have heavy weights, you're heading back down. Light weights, you're staying with me. And everybody's heading back down for those last 5 counts. Okay, and we're all gonna head back to the top again right now. And let's go up. If you have light weights, you're holding in the middle. If you have heavy weights, you're still going. Good job. And keep going, keep going. Heavy weights, your return trip. And meet up with the light weights, and we're heading right back down to the bottom. Good, let's do it again. 5 counts up. If you have heavy weights, you're going 10. Okay, light weights, you're holding. Heavy weights, you're still going. Good, heavy weights, you're heading back down. Meet up with those light weights. Let's go down for 5 seconds, down. Woo, getting heavy already, right? Okay, from the bottom, let's go. Starting 5, 4, 3, 2, light weights you're holding, heavy weights you're still going. Good, heavy weights, return trip, head back down. Ooh, come on, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Light weights, join the heavy weights, and we're going all the way back down to the bottom. We're almost. Everybody goes back up. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Light weights hold, heavy weights go. Good job. Heavy weights, you're coming right back down. So those isometric holds are hard. Join the light weights, and we're heading down to the bottom. Okay, let's see if we can do one more just like that from the bottom. Come on up. And hold. Heavy weights, you keep going. Good job, heavy weights. Return trip. Everybody comes down. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right. Weights come down and arms out to the side. Wiggle your fingers. Okay, let's get that other lunging leg going. Remember which one you did? Okay. Other leg goes back. So I had my right leg back first. I'm going to do my left leg back. Okay. So grab your weights again. Try to go as heavy as you did before. You may or may not get the same amount of reps in, and that's okay because we did already work the legs, so there is some fatigue there, but I think we can do it. Here we go. And begin. 10 seconds. Heading down. You're at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From the front heel, push up. Super slow. If you find that you get to the top before it's time, then you went a little fast. And return trip. You are at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push off. Slow. It's a slow push off. We want to rocket launch it, but that's not what we're doing. 3, 2, 1, and back down. Come on, think about your chest. Nice and proud. 3, 2, 1. Come on, drive through the heel. Push up. Oh, we got this. We've got this. 3, 2. We're going right back down. Ready? And do it again. You've already crossed over that minute mark. That's the good news. 3, 2, 1. Return trip. Remember, if you get stuck, you can't move. Hold isometric for as long as you can, and then step out of it. 3, 2, 1. Right back down. Come on. We've only got 40 seconds left. That means 2 down and ups. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And push back up. 10. Who's going for that last one with me? Yes, we are. 3, 2. Come on, last one. Just feeling you can hardly move. Good work, good work. 3, 2, 1. Press up. Don't hold your breath. Don't grit your teeth. Breathe. 5, 4. And done. You did it. All right, shake it out. Whew, kick your heels up. Okay, last one is hip bridges. So we're going to be on the ground with our heels on the ground. If you have a chair or bench and you want to use that instead, and dig your heels into the chair. Okay, so if you were had your feet on a chair or bench, you could dig your heels in, get a little more activation. If you're on the ground, I want you to pull your heels on the ground like you're trying to drag your heels to your backside. So either way, you've got like activation going just laying here. You should feel those hamstrings engage. Okay, sometimes on a chair it's easier, but same idea. If you want to do a single leg hamstring or hip bridge, you can do that. You'll probably just do 1 minute on each side. If you're doing the full hip bridge, 10 seconds up, 10 seconds down, you're probably going to do, or both legs you'll do probably closer to 2 minutes. All right, here we go. Ready, set, and begin. 10. It's so slow. And again, just laying on the floor with your heels pulling causes engagement. And return trip, 10 seconds. Slow. Don't let your butt touch the bottom on this one. 3, 2, and 1. Go right back up. Come on, keep pulling, keep pulling. We might already be so fatigued at this point that we don't make it to 2 minutes. We'll see. 3, 2, and 1. Super slow. Come on, even on the way down, you're still flexing your feet. You're still pulling your toes towards your body. 3, 2, and head back up again. Let's go. Should be feeling your shins as well because your feet are so flexed. 2, and 1. Go right back down. 10. Come on, hold your body, just hovering above the ground. 2 and 1, back up. Come on, pull. You've got this. Again, it should be hard to breathe. Open mouth breathing. 2 and 1. Come back down. Your glutes are squeezing tight. Core is feeling this as well. This becomes a core exercise. And return trip back up. Come on. We've got 2 more up and down. You can do this. Again, get to that point where you can't move anymore and then hold it. Return trip back down. Your body's shaking. You're doing it right. 3, 2, come on, last one. Everybody's in, right? Come on, last one. Keep going, keep going. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and super slow. 10 seconds down. Do not rush this. This is the good stuff right here. 3, 2, and 1. Ah, we did it. Okay, I want you to lay here on the ground and stretch your body super long. Woo! Awesome work. Man, I love that slow motion training. It's like tense and then just relax, right? So take a leg up, point and flex. Oh, you probably felt that down the back of your leg, all down the front of your shin, maybe even your ankles a little bit. So rotate that leg around or the ankle around. Good work. We're going to take this leg, cross it over our bottom leg, and stretch out our hips that we work so hard with our mini bands. And then stretch the leg out, lift the other one up. Again, point and flex. Rotate your ankle both directions. And cross the leg over and pull. Ooh, that was good. All right, let's go ahead and take both legs, stretch them up, and then out to the side. So inner thighs got a lot of work today too. Maybe forgot all our plie squats. And then just bring the feet together and let your knees fall open to the side. Arms come up like goalposts, 90 degrees. Okay. But that, if you find your back really arching here in this position, then maybe just let your hands come to your ribs. We want to keep our mid back at least grounded. All right. Go ahead and put both feet flat on the ground. Reach your arms back behind your head. You can arch your back a little bit here if you need to, and then pull your elbows nice and deep towards your rib cage. So before we were goalposts, but now try to just break that 90-degree angle and feel a nice release in the shoulders and back. And hug your knees, roll yourself up to seated position, and let's lift our chest here. Holding onto the back of our legs, rock back. And let's do that again. Lift up. And release. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take it from a seated position here. One hand to the ground. We'll lift up and over. And then take this hand that's in the air, place it on the outside of your legs, and rotate toward the back. Push just a little bit of pressure on the outside of that leg. And let's go to the other side. Unwind yourself and lift up and over. And then bring this extended arm to the outside, reach the other hand back, and press against your legs. Keep your chin up. Final stretch is for the quads. So go ahead and take one leg forward, the other leg back. And I want you to push your back hip forward, okay? So push it forward. You're going to lengthen the quad that way. Good. And if you want to, you can also lift the arm up, get a whole front of the body stretch. But really the focus is on the hip flexor and quad of that back leg. And while we're here, it always feels wonderful to lean forward. So go ahead and go forward. Can you keep your chest up just ever so slightly? And then unwind, same thing other side. Once again, hand back behind. This hip shifts forward for a nice lengthening here. And then go ahead and tip forward for that final stretch. Again, lift the chest. And release. All right. So however you're most comfortable, and just take a couple neck rolls here. I think our back and shoulders and neck feel pretty good tonight. We didn't put too much stress on them, but sometimes just our day-to-day or sleeping habits also cause our necks to kink up. So let's give them a little release. All right, big inhale all the way up. And you guys are out of here. Thanks for joining me tonight. If you want to stay on and chat, I am available, so feel free to do that. If not, you got to go. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Or Jenny, I'll see you on Thursday. It'll be fun. See you later.
Yes. Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.